I tell first-time home buyers all the time to buy whatever you can buy now, and you will be able to, make it better, make some money, move up, and be a move-up buyer. It's a fantastic way to build wealth for yourself and get you started in the whole process. But why do I say that to people? It's because that's what I did, and I honestly wouldn't be living in the neighborhood that I live in now with a payment that it would take for me to live in this house if I hadn't previously bought and sold real estate. So let me go back to the beginning. When I was 21, probably 22 maybe, I bought my first house. I was still in college, and my wife and I bought a property because we knew it was important. We knew that getting our feet in was going to be the most important way to get started. So we lived in Durango, Colorado. I went to Fort Lewis College, and prices at that time we thought were crazy expensive. I mean, imagine what they are now compared to that. That was 2001, 2002. But anyways, we bought this property in 2002. We paid $135,000. What did we have to do to get that? We had to go up to Bayfield, which is a 35-minute drive from the school that I went to, the jobs that we eventually had, all those things. So we were willing to move to the outskirts, live 35 minutes away from town. The house was built in 1978. Again, this is 2002. Built in 1978. It had brown refrigerator, avocado green sinks. It had carpet in the kitchen, carpet in both bathrooms. And the deck was kind of a mess. So it needed some work, but it was a hexagon. It was a hexagon house on a 1 acre lot. And we fell in love with it because we saw the potential. And we offered $135,000. They were asking like 149, something like that. But this was a second home for the people who were selling it. So we just made an offer and they accepted it. So for $135,000, we bought our first house. Now it needed work. But every weekend I started working on it. I put in tile floors in the kitchen. I put in new countertops, new cabinets in the kitchen, and I put in new flooring in both of the bathrooms. And I redid some of the decking. I put in some stairs on the back of the deck, and I redid the railings and stuff. Nothing major. Like the roof was fine, the HVAC systems were fine. It was mostly cosmetic stuff. But I spent the weekends doing that and cleaning up. The forest fires were a big deal at that time too. So just cutting down, like I said, this was an acre lot. So I had to cut down some trees and clean up the forest. All of that added a ton of value. In 3 years, I sold that house for an $86,000 profit. With that money, we moved up to Loveland, Colorado. Now we're in 2005, and we bought new construction, brand new house with a pool, great neighborhood. At that time, I decided that I had just put all this work into this old house, and we profited pretty well, but I didn't want to do that again. I wanted kind of an easy situation, but it was important to me to get the unfinished basement because I knew eventually I wanted to have that project. So we had babies, we dealt with all that. I worked a little bit on the yard. I'd pick a project on landscaping the yard or something like that, but nothing major had to be done to that house, again, because it was new construction. Towards the end of our time there, decided that it was time to kind of expand it. So I finished the basement along with the help of my brother-in-law. We added another